Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Can you hear me now? Oh my gosh, I have never needed a Friday so bad in my whole life. I found me on the YouTubes, looking for me on the Facebook. Looks like I found me on both. Hopefully you find me too. Say hello when you get here. Oh, you guys. TGIF'd. Mimi, I see you. Hello. What a week. I'm so glad it's Friday. Are you guys as glad as Friday as I am? I just can't even express in words how glad I am. It's Friday. Hey, Peggy, Lori, yay. All right, happy Friday. This is the best part of my week. I get to finish off with a bang. Hello, Tony. I hope you're feeling good today. You found me on both. You can hear me? Can you hear me now? Nancy says, greetings all. Hey, Nancy. Deepa, hey. See, this is the best part of my week. I had so much fun with you guys yesterday with our triangle treat box. I hope that you guys loved that one. I've got another treat box for you today. This one is super simple, really cute. This is a warm-up project. Okay, in-color buddies. Do we have any in-color buddies out there? Any in-color buddies? In-color buddies? This is kind of a warm-up sneak peek of your next PDF. So my in-color club members receive a free PDF card class. Our last one was Hearts and Hugs. And after they receive it, then it goes into the store and anybody can purchase it for $9.99. But our in-color buddies get it every month for free as my thank you gift for being in-color club members. You can still join our perpetual in-color club. Just go to kitchentablestamper.com/shop and then use the right-hand menu to sort for in-color. It's a perpetual club. If you join anytime between now and July 1st, you'll be July members. And your club will run July, August, September, October, November. All right? So it's a 5-month club. Every month you get a PDF card class that is yours first and then available for purchase. And it's free with your product purchases for being in Color Club members. And this is a sneak peek of our next Stamp a Stack in Color Buddies. Jan says, yes, yes. We've got some in-color buddies here. Nancy says thumbs up and hi. Yep, we got some in-color buddies here, so you guys know. Jan says, can't wait for the next class. Well, here's your sneak peek, my sweet friend. I can't either. I had so much fun stamping with you last time. All right. Pam says, hey, everyone. Hey, Pam, we're glad you're here. Hi, Linda. Hello from scorching Sandy, Utah. How scorching is it? I've heard that people are getting 100-degree temperatures easy all around. Florida, like crazy warm for some people. We have actually a little bit cooler day today. It was 60 degrees when I went for my walk, but it's up to 76 now, about the same as yesterday. Bonnie says, good afternoon, everyone. Thumbs up and shared. Thank you, Bonnie. We love those thumbs up, those shares. They make a huge difference. If you know a friend, recommend the channel, share the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Facebook, like the page. Follow the page, turn on your notifications on the social medias. Those are great ways that you can support the channel. I've got another simple way that you can support the channel. All right, so today we are making this treat box and this is our treat. Got these carrot pens on Amazon. We are Amazon affiliates. If you pick up anything using an Amazon link, it's also another way to support the channel while you're doing your Amazon shopping anyways. If you start from one of our links, no matter what you purchase, you will pay no more money. It doesn't cost you anything, but if you start your shopping in Amazon using one of our affiliate links, we're paid a small commission. So if you're a demonstrator and you order from yourself, or you have a demonstrator that you love and you don't order Stampin' Up, but you want to support this channel in a small way, start your shopping from one of our Amazon links, and it's a simple way to support the channel. So we've got an Amazon link for these little guys. Aren't they the cutest? And 2 of them fit in this little box. So what a fun way to show your appreciation. It's affordable and cute, easy. Wait till you see how fast it is. And so that's our treat today, featuring the brand new Market Goodness bundle and the 2 Market Suite. So the 2 Market Suite is the Market Goodness bundle, the 2 Market Designer Series paper, and those awesome transparent gems that we used yesterday. So that's the suite. We're featuring that one. We're also going to play around a little bit with the Keeping Tabs punch. So our in color club for July now is the ice cream swirl, and one of the things that I used with the ice cream swirl card club is the Keeping Tabs stamp set. It's got these awesome little greetings in it. So I wanted to show you something to do with the coordinating tool. Now you can get Keeping Tabs with this punch or with a die. Stampin' Up! Has 2 bundles that are like that are available as punch bundles or die bundles. The die bundles are actually a little bit, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. The die bundles, punch and die bundles, I think Stampin' Up! Is kind of doing a test on this, like floating this to see how they go. And I'm sure they're keeping track of who orders what and how many they sell. So these are the 2 that are available. This is the Keeping Tabs bundle. I got it with a punch. I love punches. That bundle as a punch bundle is $37.75. And then the stamp and die bundle is $27.75. So you save a little bit of money over the punch, but then die bundles, stamp and die bundles, are currently 10% off for this month. So if you love Keeping Tabs, if you're a card club member and you're thinking, oh, I kind of have my eye on that, we're using all the sentiments next month. And if you get the stamp and die bundle, it's only $27.75 and you'll get 10% off right now this month. But I wanted to show you the tool because we're going to use the stamp set pretty prominently coming up here for a little while. All right, so we'll get started in just a minute. I want to look at the comments. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda says, excited to watch during lunch. Lovely sunny day here in West Virginia. Awesome. We're glad to, thanks for spending your lunch with us. We're going to make a quick, cute treat box. Let's see here. Bonnie says, beautiful day here in Indiana. Sunny and 75. Sounds like our weather, just about. Peggy says, 3 hot 100+ days for us in Northern California, Sacramento area. But the Delta breeze came in last night and it's cooled off some, only 93 today. I bet that Delta breeze makes sleeping easier. Yikes. All right, you guys, I am going to start this treat box with a piece of pecan pie cardstock. It is, I'm not even gonna say until I have my template in front of me, because sometimes I remember stuff and sometimes I don't. Does we have me my template out of that page protector? All right, and I'm gonna get my Simply Scored tool here. All right, so we're gonna start with 4.5 by 8 1/4. You can get 2 of these out of 1 sheet of cardstock, which makes them even more affordable. We're gonna put this in on the 4.5 inch side, and we'll score at 1/2. And let's put this here so you guys can see better too. 1 3/4, 2.5, 3 3/4. Then we're going to rotate once to the right, and we're going to score on the 8 1/4 inch side at 3/4, 7 on 7 3/4. So that's it. Simple, cute little treat box. We are bringing back and circling back to our useful treat boxes for common treats. We've started a series back with Halloween, and we redid some of those boxes for Christmas. We are going to add new templates to that and show you new ideas with templates that you might have been collecting through the series. So I expect that you'll see this box again with another theme, a different treat, but it's such a cutie. So I said, I had a hard time finding you. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing? Let's see here. I'm going to do both ways. Sorry, I missed the color of the cardstock for the box. This is pecan pie. Uh-oh. And I tend to work my scores both ways, and sometimes I like to explain why I do that on live. If you've got dry climate especially, or if you're using a printed cardstock, like the new ones that should be coming now that Stampin' Up! Has acquired some Close to My Heart products, we should be adding, I guess, the video I watched September through December of this year, we should be adding some of those two-tone cardstocks. So it's going to be a good habit to get into, to score and then burnish both directions if you don't already do that. Because what that does is it puts any stretching or cracking, which would show much more on a printed cardstock, but does show on plain cardstock, puts the stress on the inside of the box, because you fold it inside out, then you turn it around and fold it right side out, and then the second time you fold it, the paper fibers have already stretched. If they're going to crack, they've already cracked. And then when you put your box together, it's all going to be inside the box if there's any cracking and stretching on these score lines. Okay, so that's why I do that. I come from a Muse studio. I was a demonstrator for them before Stampin' Up! And they had printed cardstock. So it's a habit that's just ingrained in me. And it's a good habit to be in when we get into those two-tone cardstocks that should be coming for us later this year. All right, so we've cut out that first little rectangle at the bottom, did a little angle, and now we're gonna liberate the tabs across the bottom. I like to do straight on the rectangle and then an angle on the square. So we have like a little dart. The square is the tuck tab that goes into the box. And so when we cut that on an angle, we kind of get rid of the bulk and the box folds up easier. And the square tuck tabs just lay smoother on the inside if they're a little bit beveled. All right, so then we're gonna go up to these two little rectangles here. This is our glue tab. We're gonna cut an angle there. And then we're gonna keep going straight across the second score line. Then we're gonna cut down at a little bit of an angle and take out those 4. Then we're gonna go down at a little bit of an angle. This is our flap, our top of our box and our tuck flap. So we'll go straight along those, take out this little dart, and then cut off this little rectangle. Then straight along the next score, down 2 score lines, little angle for that tuck tab, cut off the little, I don't know, I guess that's a rectangle, little rectangle, and then add a little bevel here. So that's our pecan pie treat box. All right. Just hello, sweet friend. I'm actually here today. I may not be for long, but I made sure to say hi and give you a thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I've missed you. I noticed that I hadn't seen you in a long time, and I'm sorry I haven't reached out. I've been so clombered since the incentive trip. I hope everything is okay. You should text me, and I hope you're doing well. I have missed you, by the way. Let me get this little guy rounded at the corners. I just got a quarter-inch corner rounder. I use my We Are for this. Use what corner rounder you have. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold on this one, get that little guy in. I think the rounded corners there just make it easier to close the tuck tab. And then we're gonna glue on our Designer Series paper. This is from the To Market Designer Series paper that coordinates with Market Goodness. On the opposite side of this paper is all the vegetables that you can cut out with the dies. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna glue those guys down. Of course, they put the 2 coolest patterns back to back.
I noticed that.
Desi's home today. She's doing summer school, but summer school only runs Monday through Thursday. And so she's here today, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun having her home. She's home a little bit more because of half days for summer school too. So it's kind of fun. Kind of fun having her here. We're gonna maybe make a Stampa stack after this live so that we can get ahead of some things. We got a little clombered having to redesign Card Club for June, and so she's like, maybe we could do some things and stamp a little, get ahead. And my online exclusive order should be here later today, so hopefully it'll be a crafty day. This clean video and project sheet are already in progress. The video is being edited right now. The project sheet's done, so you'll be able to find the printable project sheet with a photo of the template, measurements, everything you need to make this project later on today. We'll also have a clean video on YouTube that's just me making the project without the chit chat. Chit chat's my favorite part. I don't know about you guys. Julie says, I will definitely text you. Life has been a circus lately, but I've missed you. And Julie says, hello, Desi.
Hi.
It's been a circus here too, so I understand. I think it's going around. Okay, let's get a little circle punch and do a thumb notch before we close the box. It's always easier to add that thumb notch while it's at this stage. How many of you realize after you close the box that would be really convenient if you had a little thumb notch there, but the box is all put together and then you have to try to figure it out with the box put together? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's usually my experience. So let's get that thumb notch. Or you put the thumb notch and then you glue the designer series paper on, and then you have to go back and re-notch it because after you do it, you decide you want designer series paper on that side. Let me know if I'm like, if I'm hitting on something that affects you guys too, or if it's just me. Tony says I can relate with the thumb notch. Okay, good. It's not just me. All right, we're gonna do the long side here. Got tear tape on the glue flap. First fold, we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna fold on the second fold. And then we're gonna fold back toward the adhesive from the opposite side. And then you can just line up and burnish. Now that's the back of the box. So we want to put in the sides, and then we want to, let's see here, I want the front or the back to go to the front and then the front to go to the back. I messed that up on the video. Wait till you guys see the live video. I was like, front to go to the back to go to the front, the back to go to the front, the front to go to the back. I don't know. I ended up confusing myself. This time we're going to get it right, and we'll see if Elena leaves it in or if it's or if she edits, if she's able to edit me. All right, so what we want is, because this is the back of our box with the seam, we want the sides to go in, and then we want the back to go to the front, and then the front bottom tab to go to the back. So now what we have is the seam across the back of the box here and here. There are no seams when we start decorating the front of our box, okay? I'm gonna pop my pens in there. Aren't they cute? Pick them up on Amazon and make this box. Wait till you see how fast it is. We're almost done already. It's crazy. Crazy. I've got my favorite peach pie ribbon. That's going to be our new feature for In Color Club. Now, our In Color Club, you get your In Color every month. It might not be peach pie, but I'm featuring them each month in Roy G. Biv order. So we did Pretty in Pink last month. Don't worry, if you join in July, we'll be featuring Shy Shamrock, but you'll get the in your 5 months, you'll get the other colors and the content that features each color. But each month I feature a color, and we talk about how that color is going to coordinate with the core colors. We use that color to stamp a stack of cards. You get a PDF card class that features that color and 2 buddies from the core colors. And you really are going to, through the 5 months, get very comfortable with the In colors, use them a lot. I want to make sure that you're making your purchases and using them. That's why the PDF and the Craft With Me Zoom. Don't worry, the Craft With Me Zoom will be available on replay. So if you didn't join in the first month, you'll still get the Craft With Me Zoom in the replay. So you can do it at your own leisure. You can join us on a replay, but I want you to use those In colors. So we're going to feature each one. We're going to talk about what colors coordinate from the core colors. We're going to use it with 2 core colors to make a stamp a stack. We're going to do it together on Zoom so that the In color products that you purchase get a whole lot of use, and you know how to use them and are comfortable with them by the time you're done. You've collected them all, and you'll be very well versed at using them. Kathy says, I love the chit chat. Me too. Me too. It is my favorite part of the week. I'm glad you're here. Keep those comments coming. What color ink is in the pens? Oh, I think it's black, and I think that they write pretty nice, but I didn't use them right this time. Okay, so they're super fine points. And hold on, I'm gonna bring in a little paper and we're gonna yeah, black ink, and it's like a gel roller, rolls really smooth. Good? Oh, I wrote that very tiny, didn't I? All right, they write like butter. Good question, good question. I love audience participation, keep it coming. Nadine says, hi Marissa, good to catch you live. Hey Nadine, good to catch you live too. Thanks for spending some time with me. Melanie says, hi Melanie. All right. Lori says, not just you. And Julie says, I'm definitely in the Notch Club, or should I say, the Forget the Notch Club. See, this is why this is my favorite day of the week. All right, so we've got our box. What gift is complete without a big bow? None. 0 gifts are complete without a big bow. So we wrapped it up with some peach pie ribbon. Now we get to do some stamping. I did do just a smidge of die cutting ahead of time. Let me show you my pieces. I've got this other To Market Designer Series paper piece. This is garden green plaid. On the back is a pretty like bouquets of flowers that you can cut out or use as a designer series paper. And this basic white, let me show you where these are from. Hey Desi, will you grab me my Stylish Shapes chart? The white is this little label that can be turned into a tag. So you can use the Something Fancy dies. This is how it cuts, but then you could use these little guys to make different tags out of them. So here's how it cuts. Here's with one of the add-on dies to make it a tag. So it's this one. It's about 1 1/4 by 2 3/16 if you're going to substitute something, if you want to make these. And then I cut my designer series paper with the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's this 1 by like 3 7/16 label with the piercing details from Stylish Shapes. Let's get some ink. Let's see here. Let me put this. Let me put this. All right. I'm gonna get pumpkin pie. They're all pies, and it's gonna make me crazy. Pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and garden green. And don't forget the peach pie ribbon. So we got all the pies representing right here. I need a Stampin' Pierce mat because our Market Goodness stamp set is photopolymer. I've got Thanks a Bunch. Okay, if you guys know me, you know anything punny goes straight into my shopping cart. So Thanks a Bunch was meant to be mine. I'm gonna stamp that to the right on the label. And then I need a little scrap of white. I have that over here. I've got pumpkin pie and some basic white. We're gonna make a little carrot. Got my pumpkin pie carrots. So cute. Come here, cutie. And I'm gonna do garden green on the tops. Is my hand in there? No, good, okay. And the Market Goodness has a die to cut that out. So I'm gonna clear away the ink and grab the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we'll get that cut out. What do you guys think of the Market Goodness bundle? I'm gonna show you guys that one more time. Does it really hand me that? This is the stamp set. I had to have a Bursting with Happiness, or with the tomatoes, and Thanks a Bunch with the lettuce. Cute little stitches, the shopping bag, and then all the images. You guys, I gotta show you this really quick before I grab the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine because it's beyond cute. Do you see this itty bitty tiny teeny little bow? And then how about these itty bitty teeny tiny little flowers? Talk about like perfect paper embellishments. Just adorable. All right, so that's Market Goodness. And we're gonna cut out our carrots with the Market Goodness dies. I love that they're named the same thing now. All right, crank this one. And I almost put the stamp on there to try to crank that. Close, but not quite. All right, here we go. Peggy says, oh, I can relate to all of that. I'm constantly fixing my mistakes. My auntie is, you guys know, she does prize patrol and does the mail room. Well, Auntie Mare's gotten a promotion to kit assembler, and what I did, I got a kit I'll have to show pictures or share pictures with you, but I got a kit on the incentive trip, and I said, here you go, Auntie Mary, we put this together so we can have thank you cards. I said, but you know what, we need more thank you cards than this kit's gonna make. I said, maybe you could look at it and see if you could cut the cards up a little bit and make, you know, more cards out of it. So now my Auntie Mary is making the kit, but all alternative, like redesigned completely. And it was an 8-card kit. What are we getting out of it, Auntie Mary? 24 at least? At least 24 cards from it. But my Auntie Mary is kind of a new to stamper, and got a little ink on one of the cards. So I'm teaching the lesson of no mistakes in stamping, just opportunity to embellish. Right, Auntie Mary?
Exactly.
Yep. All right, so we've got some bits here. We're gonna turn the labels into this cute little hangy tag. Do you see? So I'm using my Keeping Tabs punch. There's the die if you want the die. I like punches. I know they're a lot more to store and they are a little bit more expensive, but I love the punch. You can get both. You can get the one as a bundle, and then the other one, just like if you got the punch bundle and ordered the die, or you could order the die bundle, which is what you should do now because it's 10% off this month, and then get the punch if you wanted both. But if you have a preference, you get to choose, and I think that's kind of cool. It's something new from Stampin' Up. So there's our tab die. We're gonna fold it and then pop a little bit of glue, just a tiny bit. We don't want it to ooze out because we're gonna punch a hole in it in just a minute. So just enough to hold it is fine. And then let me see here. I say just enough to hold it as it pops open. All right, there. We got our glue, and I'm going to get some dimensionals here. All right, now some dimensionals. And how do I want to do this? I forget how I do it. I'm going to put this little glue on the tab, add thanks, this little label to the tab, and give that a second to dry. I want it to catch. So now we've got a little tag top on our banner. Let's put a dimensional on the back of this carrot. And then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our Thanks a Bunch, and then add this part to the banner. So now we got this cool tag. Just gotta add the carrots, might as well, we've got them. So cute. Oh my gosh. We're almost done, you guys. Can you believe how fast this is? Okay. Martha says hello from Southern California. Well, hello. I'm glad you're here. Rhonda says, yes, 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 same names. Now if they could increase the font size, please, right? I agree with you. I agree. And no more of this like gray print. I don't want anything printed in gray. Print it black, print it bigger, call them the same name. Oh man. One thing at a time though, right, Rhonda? All right, let me get this little 1/8 inch circle punch, and now we're going to turn that tab into a tag. So I encourage you to take a look at Keeping Tabs. We're going to use it in July Card Club for our sentiments, but the tool that goes with it is really awesome. It's not just a tab. It's also a really cool tag topper. We do not have any tag topper punches right now. So this little guy is very cute. All right, so I'm going to take a double length of linen thread. I would say you need like 22, 24 inches folded in half, probably 24 inches folded in half. And then I'm going to take my linen thread and one of my handy dandy flossers. You guys saw me use this yesterday. Thank you, my friends. You know who you are, Jan, Melanie. I couldn't find them. I don't think I knew what to search for. It's floss threader. I did put a link in the description for them because it took me, I couldn't find them. And then I got some from my friends, and one of them was in a package, so then I could take the proper name for what it's called and search for it, and then I got it. So I got these from some friends. You can find them on Amazon. They're for flossing around like retainers and dental work. I put the 2 doubled linen thread through the loop. You guys see the little loop? Now I'm going to put the lead through the hole, and this is going to take both of those layers of linen thread straight through the hole. You don't have to try to aim. You don't have to lick them. You don't have to twirl them. You don't have to, nothing. Just look how easy that was. I love these things. I couldn't find them for a long time. My husband used to use them for his retainer, and then I didn't have any, and then I couldn't find any, and then my friends came to the rescue. So wasn't that simple? Simple little thing that makes life easier. Oh, I forgot to slide underneath my bow. Too much tucky, not enough pay attention. All right, so again, I'm gonna go back to my flosser. I'm gonna put the end in the loop. I'm going to hold the end, and I'm going to thread the lead under the bow. So see, my lead is under the bow here, and then I'm just going to pull. Now the linen thread is under the bow, and I can tie the tag to the present. So floss threaders, that's what they're actually called, floss threaders for the win. I'm going to just loop, swoop, tuck, and pull. Now we've tied the tag on. If you're a normal person, you might just leave the tag because that's what tags do, right? But if you're me and you're kind of a control freak, then you'll grab a dimensional and stick the tag to the box so it's exactly where you want it to be when somebody looks at your treat. I think partly I'm such a control freak about that is because I have to photograph everything, but I like to put a little dimensional there. When I first made this project, Jackie Anderson helps me with project sheets, instructions and stuff sometimes, and so I gave her the box. I said, would you start a project sheet for this? She says sure, and she looks at it and she goes, why isn't there a dimensional under the tag? You always stick the tags to the box. I said, I could do it for you real quick if it makes you feel better. She goes, yes, please. And I stuck it down, and she and I were both happier. That's just how it goes. Marla says, awesome box, so cute. How fast was that too? We're done. I'm gonna dawdle for just a minute here while I clean up the ends. We're gonna put some blingles on this, and these are a little bit long. I'll give them tiny trim. There we go. Let me see. Here's my bling. This is from that same suite. Transparent adhesive backed dots. And there's a kind of garden green color, kind of a ghostly milky white, blackberry bliss, and lemon lime twist. I'm going to use the garden green and pop a big one and a little one. I love the texture that it adds. Super simple. It's an affordable, fast, adorable appreciation gift. Anytime you need to say a little extra thanks, give that to the receptionist or to the hairdresser or to the postal carrier, to teachers or your summer school teachers after they gave up some of their summer school, right? Just a great little way to show appreciation. Super fast and satisfying craft. And that's it. That's our Friday project. I hope you'll make it and share. Gia says, I just want to stay in my craft room and make every one of Marisa's boxes and tags. Gia, that sounds like fun. I'll bring the coffee. Hey, Brittany, how are you? Hey, Brittany, you know what I just realized? I did not reach out to you and tell you I got the coolest Dr. Pepper mug from you. Thank you. You told me you were going to send it, but I don't think I ever told you it arrived. I have a pile of things in my corner there. It's been crazy since the incentive trip that I have to reach out and say thank you for. And your Dr. Pepper mug is one of them. Thank you. I can't wait to buy myself some Diet Dr. Pepper and fill it up. I've been leaving it over there. It's been there for a while so that I would remember to say thank you. It's here and I love it. Love it. Thank you. Gian says, or Tony says to Gian, I do that often, right? And then share on the craft social. If you make all the boxes and tags, then share on the craft social. We want to see what you do. Tony likes the Dr. Pepper too. Oh, me. I love Diet Dr. Pepper, and I really love, the weekend is here, people. I don't do it all the time. I really love Diet Dr. Pepper with a shot of Captain Morgan orange cream spiced rum. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Happy Friday. Friday. Whoop, whoop. Brittany says, you're so welcome. I'm sending you a Diet Dr. Pepper one also. Ooh, I like both. I usually do Diet Dr. Pepper, but I love both. It's my favorite. Marla says, I found them at Walmart. The flossers. Good. I did not see them, and I was like all up and down the dental hygiene aisle at Meijer, but I didn't get out too much more than that. And then again, I didn't know what they were called, so I couldn't ask anybody. It was so dumb. Marla says, awesome box. Tony says, love this little box as always. I can't wait to see what you do with it when your shoulder's feeling like Stampin', my friend. I know you'll rock it. Have a great weekend, everybody. You too. Rum chata and Diet Dr. Pepper. I've never done that, or Dr. Pepper. Hey, Desi, your favorite with Dr. Pepper.
That sounds good.
That's what Marla says.
Sounds yummy.
Maybe after the week that we had around here, I might be getting ideas. I'm just going to tell you guys. We have had, it's been a really crafty week because I've had to like get the lead out and be creative. So that's been the good part, but it's been bonkers here. I think we need a little celebration. Linda says, those are pretty. What goes inside? I joined late. Linda, I don't know if you saw at all because I don't remember the last time I showed them, but these adorable carrot pens, I got them on Amazon. There's a link in the description if you're looking for them. Super, super cute, easy, good for everybody. Let's see, such a cute box. I'm late from Arizona. It's okay, Rhonda, I'm glad you're here. Catch the replay. There will be a clean video shortly. It's being edited as we speak. Project sheet is ready, so this afternoon that'll launch. Check out the blog for our project from yesterday. Hey Des, will you grab my P triangle from right by the china cabinet? I want to show that one. Right now on the blog is yesterday's treat box, which is also our craft social challenge for the week. So we did this one yesterday, kitchentablestamper.com. It's the top post right now, a little triangle treat box. If you're getting crafty this weekend and you want to share your triangle treat box with us, that's our challenge on the craft social. And then this one will be top post on the blog in just a little bit. Adorable pens, right? And who wouldn't be happy to get that? It'd just make anybody smile, and who can't use a pen. They write real smooth. They're a black rollerball with gel ink. All right, that's it, you guys. Let's see here. So if I put a book in my card with the threaders, do you get credit for that too? Yes, I do. That is such a great question, Mimi. Thank you. Yes, if any shopping that you do, whether you buy what's in the link or you don't, and if you do buy what's in the link and anything else, I do get a kickback. It's a small, what do they even call it? It's a small affiliate fee. Doesn't cost you anything at all when you use my, like for the flossers, for the pen, when you use those links, it doesn't cost you anything at all. Amazon sends me a small commission. And if you use it and add more things, I get a small commission on anything you add to your order. If you start with the link for, say, the flossers, but you don't buy that, it still gives me a small affiliate commission on what you purchase. So it was a really great way to support the channel on your Amazon orders that you're placing anyways. Just start from any one of my links anytime. Great question. Thank you. Let's see here. Walmart has some similar loop floss threaders too. Very inexpensive. Yep. That's where Max used to always get them at the Walgreens or the Walmart to use them. I just couldn't find them forever. And I was trying to find them on Amazon, but didn't know what they were called. So we've got it all sorted out now, and I am in business. Did you see how easy it made it to thread double linen thread and then around the ribbon? Awesome, awesome invention. I'm sure it's good for flossing retainers too. I guess. I wouldn't know. All right, have a crafty weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next week. Next week, I'm live at noon Central. If you are an In Color Club member, whether you're a May, June, July, August, September club member, or just did your first month in June, you're a June, July, August, September, October club member, we have a Zoom. Oh no, it's our paper sampler Zoom. We have a Zoom on the 27th for In Color. We have a Zoom on the 13th for paper sampler. Check out the calendar page. I think they're on the calendar page on the blog too. All right. So Thursday, 2 p.m. Paper sampler people, we're Zooming. You should have an email with the invite. The 27th, In Color Buddies, we're Zooming at 2 p.m. on the 27th. Got that? Good. Zooms. Nancy gave me green hearts. Thank you. And Pam shared. I love it. You guys are the best. All right, now I'm really out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week, Friday at noon.